Good morning, everyone. Jeremy here with the quartering, and I want to take a moment to address what happened to Boogie this weekend. He was fired from a job he didn't even accept, apparently, and there's a real reason behind it that I think more people need to know. I would normally have put this video on Unsleeved Media, which is kind of my more gaming channel. It also covers Magic the Gathering, stuff like that. But I think it's important that people hear, more people hear it. And, well, this channel's just larger. For those of you that don't know, Boogie and our paths have crossed many times in the past. Sometimes good. In fact, I used to actually sponsor his channel. Sometimes bad when we had a little spat about, I don't know, some SJW thing that neither one of us cares about anymore. So to be clear, Boogie and I are good. We have been working together or knowing each other for many, many years. We both promoted Magic the Gathering for a long time. And this past weekend, a company called RPG Sports announced that Boogie would be appearing on a charity live stream.
This is a message to the people who work for Blizzard Entertainment, specifically the Diablo 3 crew. I wasn't going to make a video today because I didn't think anybody'd see it. I thought everybody'd be out playing Diablo 3, and I thought I would be playing Diablo 3, you'd be playing Diablo 3, but nobody's fucking playing Diablo 3! Because you got your servers down, the servers are down, and every time I try to log in, all I get is fucking error 37, error 37, I keep trying to log in and I get error 37. Error 37! Why the fuck is it 37? What the fuck are the other 36? Shouldn't this be error number 1? Error number 1, I can't log the fuck in!
Interesting enough. Welcome, Boogie, as the first player of Team Beholder. In RPG Sports, Boogie makes incredible gaming content alongside hilarious rants, sketches, and insightful advice. Maybe if we're lucky, Francis will make an appearance too. This was supposedly for a charity live stream, and of course, this tweet has been yeeted because the hate mob came out. Now, if you're not familiar with Boogie, well, I'm not going to give you the history of him in general, but he does have a habit of putting his foot in his mouth at times. We all do. Not going to hate on the guy for that. This summer, he was on H3's podcast and had said something along the lines of, hey, when you force stuff on people, bad things happen. In all of my public and private conversations with Boogie, he has never once, in public or private, to me, said anything negative about the gay community. The man is not homophobic or transphobic or any of these words that people like to label. Generally, his association with not strongly enough disavowing Gamergate, and in this case, strongly enough disavowing me, is reasons that he gets in trouble. So people brought that up when they tweeted out that he was going to be there. I then saw the secondary tweet. A quick announcement about our previous announcement. Message. We want you to know that we take your feedback to heart. Many of you were disappointed in our announcement earlier, and we sincerely apologize. Our goal is still to give competitive gamers a way to feel comfortable trying D&D. Look, if you're a competitive gamer, you don't need to feel comfortable. But we want to make sure that you are comfortable as well. We have recasted and are ensuring that the participants from here on out will make you excited to see them involved. We will continue to listen to the community and do the best we can. By the way, this is a tiny company, okay? A company that needed Boogie way more than Boogie needed them. And again, according to Boogie, whom he told me personally, he had not even accepted this job. And they were using, this is my interpretation, not his, they were using his name to get buzz, and he hadn't even accepted the job. He's gone to panels, done seminars, stood in the street handing out pamphlets. I've seen him do these things. He has done good things. And then you have people that say, and that doesn't stop him from years of targeting queer folk. Examples, please. The top, they get ratioed on their own tweet. Way down here, you see, you just turned away a great man with a giant fan base to a vocal minority. I'm disappointed that I won't be seeing him, and even more disappointed the vocal minority got their way. I don't understand. I mean, one day, maybe we can stop with this listening to rabble-rousers on the internet. But the real reason he was terminated wasn't necessarily because of this, but also because Wizards of the Coast, a company that has, according to my sources, privately disavowed Boogie. Why, might you ask? For not disavowing me hard enough, for wanting to remain objective on me in the public's eye. They wanted Boogie, according to my sources, to more publicly disavow my horrible behavior, something he chose not to do. Yes, he made a video. I made a video in response, and we chose to both delete them. We're good. And to this day, we often talk. And I think we agree on a lot of things. We also disagree on a lot of things. But my sources tell me, which now lines up with what Boogie has publicly said. He said, since I know this was partially a corporate decision, meaning Wizards of the Coast, the company that lifetime banned me, I don't think I want to promote D&D for the company anymore. It sucks that this was a charity event and I was the largest name connected to it. Might raise money for the same charity on my own, though, and he probably will. And if you know Boogie, you know he has... My biggest complaint about him is that many of the times I believe he's saying something he truly believes in, he gets bullied into apologizing. But it's his life, it's his channel, it's his business, it's his brand, so okay. It's really not my concern. But what this was Wizards of the Coast stepping in and letting this company know that, hey, we don't want this terrible man associated with our game. And the reason the reason they really don't like Boogie is because he didn't strongly enough disavow me. He had been on Wizards of the Coast decent side until his interactions with me. And that is really, really petty. You know, you can be friends with somebody who's friends with somebody you don't like. There's a lesson here, right? And from a business standpoint, Boogie might be an acquaintance with me, but they are so pathetically insecure, my words, not Boogie's, that they will take away an opportunity for a company to raise money for charity because of his loose association with me. It's not like we do co-op videos. It's not like we're doing things together. It's that he didn't more strongly disavow me at the time of my public banning. This is what my insiders are telling me. My insiders have told me that he has been told directly that's why. How insecure how small do you have to be as a human being to be that vindictive? Just another reason I look forward strongly to the day of Wizards of the Coast's complete and utter failure. By the way, Hasbro is laying off about 10% of their workforce today. Wonder if any of those pink slips will be headed to Seattle. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.